thing here is when do you want to shoot. If you shoot early, you give yourself chances for offensive rebound or still stay in the ball game. If you shoot late, you go for broke. You either tie or you win it with a three-point shot. If you shoot early, even if you miss, you have chances at offensive rebound or you can foul, stop the clock, hope for a miss on the other end. You shoot at the end, you're either going for a tie or the lead. You're going for broke, as I said.
Differential between the game clock and the shot clock, 7.9 seconds. Wainwright, na may tangan ng bola, binilik kay Jackson.
Now, Esplana likes the other side better. Let's see if he's working better on this right side. It's a different story.
Oh, nice spin! What a move! Wala ka sa tira niya!
The ball.
Wala!
This could be it. They go for a three-point shot here, Dick.
8 seconds remaining. Jackson, nilabas kay Marzan. He goes inside. Nilabas kay Esplana. He had one.
Yes.
Kanina, he makes the basket.
Tabla.
We are tied at 2.9 seconds remaining. 65 all.
Sabi sa'yo, magkakawala dito lahat ng mga tao.
Mr. Cool, hindi niya gusto yung malapit. He wanted the more spectacular shot from the corner. And what a game. Let's watch it again. They move it around. They look for the open man. Finally, they see Mr. Cool from the corner. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Nobody wanted the shot here at this stage. Only Esplano was willing to take it.
And we are tied with 2.9 seconds remaining. Magbabalik po kami. Diyan lang kayo. Grabe yung hakbak.
Most teams that ever left down, they'll come back. It's like golf. It's very hard to play ball based. You know, in the PGA, you really have to play ball based. But we are very good players in this.
You have to catch yourself at a good time and all that. Pero actually, blessing in disguise pa, dahil ang daming oras pa eh. A shade under 3 seconds remaining sa final quarter. Tabla po tayo dito sa ating laban. San Miguel may tangan ng bola.
That's a lot of time. They'll go to Danny Siegel. He's going to take the shot.
Angat siya for the win.
No! Now we go to overtime.
What a comeback by Shell. They were down by 20 points. They've never led in this game. And that's enough to send this game into a 5-minute extension. We've seen everything but a finish. And we will do that sa ilang sandali. Magbabalik po kami sa Phil Sports Arena. Dami ng overtime ng San Miguel ah. Last game nila, extension din. Against Pure Foods. Yung mga record ng San Miguel, extension. This overtime period is brought to you by San Miguel Beer, and this is a game featuring San Miguel and Shell. Both teams nasa tuktok ng ating team standings, but they are fighting like everything depended on this one game for the championship.
Well, San Miguel's bringing the overtime. They don't want to lose this one. You know, they led this ball game. They controlled it. It was only in the fourth quarter.
Ayun na naman si Jackson.
Another swipe.
My goodness.
Another swipe here by Jackson, who might be playing 43 minutes in this ball game tonight.
Wow. And now Shell has an opportunity to take the lead for the first time in this game. Pasa sa loob. Masyado masikip, pero ang bola napunta kay Marsan. Maamo ang bola kay Marsan. 3-point shot.
Yes! Jackson making the 3-point shot. That's the first lead, huh?
Yes, that was a PLDT long-distance shot for only 40 cents a minute. Call any country, anytime on any PLDT phone through PLDT IDD.
So Danny Siegel has got to come back with his game, you know. They put a different people. But Danny can, oh, that's a hard foul. But Marsan went for the ball.
Yes.
That's one thing you will say. He went with two hands, he went for the ball. Danny Siegel pumped, and that's why he came down under Marsan.
Watch this escape act by Siegel. Lusot sa kitelan, pero nandun si Marsan to help out. And
He went
Marsan
after the ball, see.
just going high up there.
Pero magaling rin si Danny Siegel na itatago yung bola. He wasn't gonna make it subo there na pwede mong iblanka.
Blankahin.
You know, I'm gonna get the foul at least.
First taste of the lead ng Shell. What a climb back into this game. They were down by 13 in the first quarter. They only scored 5 points. They only scored a total of 16 the entire first half. And they have been able to extend this game to an extra 5 minutes.
Parang golf game mo lang yan eh. If you play bad in the first 9, don't
Yes,
give up. There's
that's
the
right.
second 9 to come back, you know. Saka may front 1, 2, 3 corners
Totoo
naman
yan,
yan.
totoo yan.
Don't give up.
Don't never give up on anything. Inikot nila. Wainwright. Jump shot. In and out. Telan over Abuda. Nilabas kay Jerius Plana. And he will set this one up.
And now Shell is getting the breaks and the bounces of the ball.
Totoo yan.
You know?
Maamo nga yung bola eh. Lamang ang Shell pa rin ng isa. Tinapik ni Racela mula sa likod at naagaw na ng tuluyan ang bola. Narito si Rara Racela. Binigay kay Siegel. Bubbling.
He's gonna take over here.
Uy!
but
Ano
good
na naman si
speed.
Jackson na naman? Ilang agaw na yan? 5 na.
Jackson had 3 in the first half, no? So I don't know how many more here in the second half.
At least
Plus
2 in the overtime.
Yeah.
3:20 remaining in the overtime. In what has been a classic again here in the PBA. Jackson, long distance again. Patayan!
2 3-point shots by Jackson.
That was a PLDT long distance shot. And that is his 4th of the game. He has 14 points. All in all, what a game. Kasama na ng kanyang 16 na rebound. Ang bola nawala. Inupuan ni Siegel. Muntik na maagaw ni Jackson. Tira ni Ildefonso. No! Jackson gets the rebound. He has 17 rebounds. And at least 5 steals today. What a ball game for Action Jackson.
And ngayon gagamit ng konting oras dito ang Shell. They need this ball game. Singson may be out for quite a while, so they need this ball game.
Jackson, inikot na kay Marsan. Wainwright now. This has been the magnificent 5 of Shell. Wainwright.
Not this
no.
time.
Jackson gets another offensive rebound. Binigay kitalan. Oh! And inalabas nila. Wainwright open. Yes!
San Miguel needs a timeout. They're not picking up the ball anymore. They need a timeout.
This is a 6-point lead for the Shell Turbochargers, and they are all revved up here in the overtime. Action Jackson leading the pack. Tagal si Jong, oh.
They're not rebounding. Nice player.
7 steals.
Now in overtime. He put 3-point shots.
Grabe, ang laki doon. That is big. Again, this overtime period is brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Chris Jackson, 6 points of the 8 of Shell in the overtime. Nagmula sa kanyang mga kamay, and Siegel, after that, as we go back to live action here, he took a shot, bumaksak siya, no foul. Ball will remain, however, with San Miguel. Look at Chris Jackson's numbers today.
14 points, 18 rebounds,
My
4
goodness.
assists, and 7 steals. Tatlong steal pa, triple-double the hard way.
Wow,
Mahirap
yes.
yan.
That is just an incredible job for him today. And it's just like another day in the office. Siegel nilabas, and there's a foul.
Well, a foul that Shell could still give. They're not in the penalty.
Ayan, ano po nakasalalay dito? Pag nanalo ang Shell, a share of the lead. They will tie Batang Red Bull, San Miguel, and Shell at the top of the team standings. And now,
Wainwright.
6 fouls. Nag-foul out na si Rob Wainwright. They have a 6-point cushion. Will that be enough?
You can't say that against San Miguel. That's still
right.
2 minutes 6. But see, they really missed Dwight Lago here. Those 3-point shooting, the guy spotting up when Siegel or Ildefonso is driving or posting up. They missed that guy right now.
And nobody's taking that shot in this game. Narito si Siegel again. He goes up, misses the shot, and Jackson gets another rebound. 19 rebounds today.
Well, you might as well make it 20 para,
Oo,
at
para-
least he has a 20-20.
Maganda. Wow. Esplana. La double team. Nilabas kay Jackson. Inside to Telan. Esplana, who sent the game into overtime, misses that one. Bola, nakuha ni Abuda. A minute and a half remaining in this game.
2 possessions lang yan.
Ganun na nangyari sa Shell eh. They were 2 possessions down. Racela takes a long distance.
There's one possession.
Yes.
1 possession left. I mean, you don't count a good team like San Miguel out. You got to play aggressive, offensively, defensively. Forget about the time.
That was a PLDT long distance shot. Only the second of the game for San Miguel. The entire game. Here's Esplana from the other side. Wala. Rebound na bitawan ni Nick Velasco.
Yes, Plana's taking a lot of shots now. He's really taking over. He likes the post-up matchup against Rosella.
Tandaan niyo po mga kaibigan, as we take a look at this last shot, nonchalantly launched by Olsen Rosella. Shell has never beaten San Miguel in its last 6 games. They never beat San Miguel last season. 3-0 ang kanilang head-to-head matchup. The last time they won over San Miguel was back in the 1999 Commissioner's Cup Conference. And we'll be back with only a minute 6 seconds remaining. Sabi mag-go. Hirap tumira ng 13, pero pagka tumira si Rosella.
You might have to get Rosella and Victoria in at the same time on offense.
Yan pala ang kulang nito San Miguel. No? Once you take out Lago, they don't have a shooter left.
Pangalawang rotation nila. You know, do what will well, but they don't have that pangalawang rotation nila because Abuda was there. Tapos, they need a Lago to come in and shoot and get those points.
Well, yun ang papel ni Henry Fernandez yan.
May younger using it.
Back to live action with only 63 seconds remaining here in the overtime. Lamang ang Shell ng tatlo, 73-70. Narito si Jerry Esplana. Tinatauhan. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They go back to Mr. Cool sa kanto.
Nagkasalubong ang cut. So Esplana has to take it by himself here.
Jackson from long distance again. Yes, again.
That will probably be a big clincher here.
That is a PLDT long distance shot for only 40 cents a minute. Call any country, anytime, on any PLDT phone through PLDT IDD. What a game. There's a whistle.
A foul by Jojo Lim. Not a good foul because they're in penalty. Why do you want to stop the clock and let Danny Siegel shoot free throws? No?
My goodness, Dr. J. Ano kaya nakain ito si Chris Jackson? Parang namimitas ng tres ngayong araw na
You
to.
have 3 in this overtime period.
Exactly, and this guy is a 40% three-point shooter.
That's high in any language, even in the States, in the NBA, whatever. No, that's high. Mataas yan.
Just an incredible game today. 17 points, 19 rebounds, 7 steals for Chris Jackson.
Ayan, nakita mo na frustrated na. They were coasting. San Miguel was coasting. And then they saw the hammer come down.
And the hammer may just come down even more with 34 seconds to go. Grabe yung Jackson, pinatay sila. Ilang points ni Jackson sa overtime? 9? 9, no? 9 nung 11 ng Shell, no? Yung 2 points lang ni Telan, yung ni Wainwright, di ba? Oh, yun lang. Gagabihin kayo talaga. Ako, huwi na ako.
One way to help the PBA because not many people are watching the first hour.
Oh.
The second hour, they're watching the waiting position.
A slice of this huge crowd today sa Phil Sports Arena, awaiting that main game ang Barangay Ginebra laban sa Popcola, but they are being treated to a spectacular comeback by the Shell Turbochargers, down by 20 in the third quarter. Scored only 5 points in the first quarter, 60 in the first half, and now they lead by 6 here in the overtime with only 34 seconds to go.
Sana hinabaan niya pa yan. Wala pa naman eh. The fans will have their day. They like
yes.
that. You know,
They love that.
They love that. The camera panning. They want to show themselves. They deserve to because they're here. No?
Oh.
They're here to witness a good game. They probably will witness another good game in the second game. But to them by our friends on TV, si Ed Pixon at saka si Kinito yata magkasama dyan. But let's see. If Danny can make this, they can cut it down to 5. They'll probably put on a press.
Tira ni Siegel pumasok. Lead is down to 5, and there's the foul given up by Siegel. That's only the first team foul on San Miguel.
They have to give up one more before they get into penalty. And if there's anybody you want to get on the free throw line, that's the guy you want to put him on the free throw line. So Marsan or Telan.
Telan is another guy.
Or Jackson, whoever, no? But you have to get yourselves into penalty. You have to foul. They foul first.
That's the second team foul that will put them in the penalty now.
Marami pang oras. 31 segundo natitira dito sa ating overtime period.
Yes.
The second consecutive overtime game that San Miguel has played.
Tandaan niyo po, ang Shell last year.
That's the guy you want to foul.
Ayun
You
ang
want to foul him right away.
And now that'll send Mark Clemens Galan to the line.
Alam mo yung mga ganyan, although he might make both, no, you don't know. You're taking chances, no, and the law of averages may catch up.
Yes.
But that's planned by the team. They cover everybody else, and they let sure that Mark Telan comes and gets the ball, and then they foul him.
Yes. Hindi naman pwedeng tatayo-tayo na lamang si Telan doon at magkakaroon ng turnover. Telan at the line.
That's why he's dead center.
Yan ang pagwawalang pressure eh, no?
Law of no, there is pressure, but you know, he wants to make up eh. Nakikita niya may pagkapanalo na tayo. Tumatapang ang player. Kung sinasabi mo hindi matapang ang player, pag nakikita nila lamang, tumatapang ang player.
Mas masarap sumut. Look at this. His performance today, he's missed 4 free throws.
This one almost was long, pero nandun pa rin.
Pero in this trip, walang problema. Racela, only half a minute remaining. It's a 7-point lead for Shell.
They need some 3-point shots.
Siegel, nilabas kay Olsen. Sumaksak sa loob. Abuda steps on the 3-point line, and then Ildefonso binigay kay Racela. Talaga namang covered na cover. Tira ni Racela, pilit na pilit, and that's just my
Shell will win this one and tie them. That foul on Marsan, little bit too late. 12.8 seconds left. Shell has completed the equatorial route to come
Yes.
back into this game.
And look at Jongo Wichigo. We saw him in that last huddle. He smashed his whiteboard on the floor in frustration. Alam niya kung anong nakawala sa kanya today.
You know what was not, I'm sure if I read his mind or if I read the game as it was going on, what he was not happy was the offensive rebounding of Shell. They missed some shots, but San Miguel did not pick up the defensive rebound.
Yes.
And the one that Velasco had when they were down by 3, it went out pa nga. So
Lumabas pa.
he really got frustrated because Shell scored after that.
Well, with this impending win, Shell will finally pick up a win laban sa San Miguel in nearly 2 years. They will also snap the 2-game winning run of the Beermen, and now Shell will have a share of the lead with San Miguel and ang koponan ni Dr. J, ang batang Red Bull.
Well, that's how tight this conference is. You know, the game tonight, that's a great smile there from Ray Gamboa, ang ating governor ng Shell.
Yes, and what
Karga
a...
nga ako kahapon, mahal. Hindi yung velocity, yung oil.
2 seconds to go. Rosella will have the final say, but it will be not enough as Shell has made this miraculous comeback from 20 points down to steal this one in overtime. Laban sa San Miguel Beer. Final score po natin, 80-73, and Shell climbs up to the top of the team standings together with San Miguel and Batang Red Bull. And it was just an incredible comeback and maybe a humongous collapse, San Miguel Beer, Dr. J.
Well, it happens to the best of them. San Miguel won the overtime on a come-from-behind victory against Purefoods. Nobody thought they could win that. Purefoods was up by 7 points with less than 2 minutes to go. And if they, this time, bumalik na, bumawi.
Viva Mineral Water, best player of the game natin, no doubt about it.
It's the guy who played the whole game, Chris Jackson. Marsan played pretty well, and so did Wainwright. But Jackson had 17 points, 19 rebounds, 7 steals.
Wow.
And 5 out of 8 3-point shooting, 3 of them in the overtime period.
Unbelievable performance today for Action Jackson. Samantala ang ating Vulcasil Tapal King of the Game naman, napunta sa isa pang tiga Shell Turbocharger. Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
He was the king in the middle today. Siya ang ating Vulcasil Tapal King of the Game. Ilan? 6 na sapal mula kay Mark Talan.